G.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read it as G.
I just realised I'm never gonna come to this house again.
The
Why?
solitude
Because
house?
it's too gay.
Because it's too gay.
Why?
My house car's name is Jordis.
Jaundice?
Jordis.
Jordis.
You thought about just
Oh,
getting her killed. Or murder her.
I don't understand the reference, but alright.
So take the name Jordis and
Yes.
compare it to the name Jordan.
She has an ex called Jordan.
Right. Okay, I didn't know that.
That was the asshole.
Right.
Okay,
That's the one I was trying to steal her
know
from.
that. Well, you clearly won.
Clearly, I'm the better male.
Well,
Ah,
I mean,
okay.
it's already pretty established that if I'd stayed the night on your sister's birthday, I would have slept with Bat. I'm a whore.
And
There's
now we
nothing
have
wrong with that.
recorded
There is
proof.
nothing wrong with that. As the established gay in the family, there is nothing wrong with being a slut.
Gotta try before you buy.
Oh yeah. Someone said something about cows at some point and milk, and I don't agree with that.
Someone said something about cows and milk at some point?
Yeah.
What?
Why buy the cow when you can have the milk for free?
Oh.
Yeah, it's gross.
That just made me think of an Am I the Asshole that I read today.
Ah, we're doing that again?
Yeah, I think we're doing another episode on Am I the Asshole? Did you want to
Wait, no, actually,
Are we doing an introduction to this episode, or we're just gonna start with talking?
Who's in charge this time round?
Cheers.
It's Danny again.
I never want to be in charge. I'm in charge at work enough.
Well, Ailean has to do the intro. And then we gotta do small talk.
Get fucked.
That's a bad
I
intro.
already did that.
I haven't. I've been at work today.
I have also worked today.
Apparently, around like-minded people at work, that is not the answer. When
Wait,
someone
what?
tells you to get fucked. Because you made a terrible joke. I was like, I did this morning, and Amy's like, no, that is not appropriate, and that was too much information. I was like, you would have said the same thing. She's like, yeah, but it's different.
See, no, the conversation went
Give me a
slightly
moment.
differently at work.
Hold on. Give me a moment. Hey guys,
No.
welcome back to. Is it?
PP.
Pontification and procrastination.
Which way is it alphabetically correct? Because that's what I was trying to figure out.
Pontification and procrastination. Because pontification is PO, procrastination is PR.
Makes sense.
And
Welcome
O
to
becomes
Pontification and Procrastination, where the three of us, or there's four of us. There's three of us that aren't the host,
Fuck you.
and then there's that one who
You
is the
can't
host.
count.
There we go. There's your
Wait.
intro. Now you may continue.
Now we may continue about the fact that the conversation that I had that was very similar at work this morning went very, very differently.
Yeah, let's carry on with that. That's still small talk.
Okay. Because at work, one of the people I work with, and names will stay out of this, is not in any way queer, as far as I was aware.
Are
We
you
were
now
making
aware
up-
of differently?
No, so far as I'm aware, they are not. But then you don't have to be attracted to somebody to have sex with them. We were talking about things and bitching about people and their coffee orders because, you know, people are stupid and so many Australians don't know the difference between a flat white and a latte. And for God's sakes, what the fuck is a long Mac? It's a latte with an extra shot. That is all it is. I don't give a shit. Like, that is all it is.
Sorry, you just
Bitching about-
explained. You just explained a double shot latte.
No, a triple shot. No, it's a triple shot.
Oh, it's a triple shot latte.
Yeah, so most coffee in Australia is by standard. If it's a large,
shot.
it's a double
It's the
shot.
same-
So if you
it's
get
the same
a
here, I
large
think.
long Mac, it is a triple shot latte.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird.
But,
weird,
like,
weird name to
We
call
were
it.
bitching about that, and he turned around and he said, "Get fucked." And to which, normally, my answer is somewhere along the lines of "I already did," or "I'm planning on it." I turned around and said, "Sure, if you're offering."
Well,
To which he said, "Not on work time," and then walked away.
That sounds like a valid offer. I feel like you should bring that up at a later date after you guys clock out. So when are we fucking?
It really threw me. I'm I'm a really straightforward person. Like, I'm too fucking autistic to do.
I thought you were gonna say I'm really straight. I'm like, no.
I'm a really straight person.
Yeah, I'm a really straight person. None of the dicks in my life will attest to that at all. I'm a really straightforward person. I'm too fucking autistic to do all of this, like, do you think that this person wants to do this thing? I'm like, if this person wants to fuck, I'm gonna turn around and say, "Hey, do you wanna fuck?" If they say no, I'm like, I can respect that. If they say yes, I'm like, what's your schedule look like?
When I get
We need to, I can pencil you in for Friday the 6th at 12 o'clock.
Look, let's not.
So yeah,
look.
so Rocket
I
has
have lots of things going on. I have to schedule these things.
Rocket has very interesting work stories, and then I get bored at work and I message things like, "Filtered coffee is just coffee milk."
I knew you were at work, you piece of shit. I knew you were at work. I fucking knew you were at work.
Even worse is
ruined me.
from that exact line of thought, my brain went to, porridge is just oat milk that's lumpy.
or slightly different, but generally still the shifty thing is the chocolate coated coffee beans.
Those are nice.
He's in love with them right now.
Totally fair. They're
Oh
amazing.
yeah, 3 a.m. in the morning.
I support them. But
Mrs.
3
Rocket.
a.m. with no context. No context.
Chocolate coated coffee
Chocolate coated
beans.
coffee beans.
Like 10 minutes later, I was just like, they're great.
I was like, I just messaged him back. I'm like, yes. Because I'm like, you didn't give me context. You do not receive context. Chocolate coated coffee beans? Yes. Yes.
Along the same line of thought of the coffee milk thing, I upset my coworker by asking if you could make milk out of any sort of bean, because that's what soy milk is. And it got to the point of, you see all these baked beans here? What do you think baked beans are? They're lentils. Baked beans are lentil beans. You can make lentil bean milk.
Oh my god!
And
oh
then
my
he
god!
looked,
All right.
he looked at me and he was like,
no, wait.
no,
This
he looked at
worries
me,
me.
and he was like, what about potatoes? You could make milk out of that. I was like, that's just vodka. What are you doing?
Oh god, no!
But if we're going by
Oh,
the same
dear.
thought of you can make milk out of anything that you can like mash together with water and then strain out the just liquid from that, technically orange juice is milk.
No. Because if you think it, no, I'm sorry, no. Because if you, no, because most, if not all,
Are you gonna tell me it's because it's
alternative
an
milks-
acid? It's
No,
just an acid-based milk.
No. So most alternative milks, if not all, are made from nuts or beans. Orange is not a nut or a bean. In fact, it is a fruit. I mean, barring the fact that there's no protein in orange juice.
This is when I argue that orange is technically a soup bowl.
Well, depending on what you do.
I don't like you, Sean.
You're more than welcome to not like me. It's not gonna stop me from liking me.
But also, just so everybody has to deal with what I'm dealing with right now, lentil milk is a thing.
Oh, that sounds nasty. Well, I think again, I don't like the idea of soy milk, so.
No, it's soy milk.
Almond
As a barista, soy milk is fucking disgusting. Almond milk, while it doesn't taste as good as normal milk, is a better.
You hear that? You hear that, sister
than soy
of?
milk.
You hear that, sister of Rocket and Shifty? What you drink in your coffees is terrible.
Wait, she drinks soy milk?
She's drinking soy milk.
Oh, we need to get her on. We need to get her on as a special guest so I can berate
I
her for her
visited
choice of
her
alternate milk.
not too long ago because she's currently procreant, and Danny bought her a thing. Sorry, Ailean bought her a thing.
You're gonna have to bleep all of
Yeah,
these people
no, it's
names.
fine. I can cut it out. I haven't said any other people's names. Except Amy,
That's
which was
mine.
earlier, and I didn't say her last name. It could be literally any Amy.
Just refer to every human as Fred.
Anyway,
That's a lot
yeah,
of humans.
when a visitor, she bought
I
lunch,
don't
she
re- I
bought
don't-
coffees.
I don't want to refer to every man that I've slept with as Fred. That's a lot of Fred.
I'll pick a name and refer to him as that.
Yeah, so I went. She bought lunch. She bought us drinks, and I was just like, "I'll get what you get." And she's like, "Are you sure? I drink soy milk." I was like, "I'll get what you get, but like a normal person."
Oh,
And then a week after that, I
so-
told her that soy milk is just bean water, and she has hot bean water with cold bean water.
that's. I'm not mad. I can't be mad because look, I'm just disappointed.
And we're gonna get this out of the way real early this time. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
We'll see you I'll say hi later.
I got home from work today and Mum called. And she's just like, "So what are you doing today?" And I was like, "Well, we were meant to make podcasts yesterday, but that didn't happen because people weren't feeling people. They were just not peopling. So they decided that we weren't peopling. So we didn't people. That was a lot of people. I was like, "But
What does that word mean?
peopling,
A peephole.
Anyway, carry
a
on.
peephole." Anyway, I was like, "So we're doing podcasts today." And she was just like, "Oh, you'll have to, like, let me know when it's up so that I can listen to it." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, we will. You're gonna be mad at us, though." And she goes, "Why?" I'm like, "Because you get mentioned a lot."
Sorry, we'll start editing these once I've got enough episodes to make a trailer out of them.
That's totally fair. That's totally fair. So it's gonna be like another month before we have
No,
any
no.
episodes out.
After next week, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. And she goes, "What do you mean I get mentioned a lot?" I'm like, "You'll find out." So now she's both mad and interested.
She's got some mad interest, yo.
For fuck's sake.
Anyway,
How to get a viewer.
how's everyone been in these past? I think it was a week, right? It's been a week.
It's
I
been a
feel
week.
like it's not even been a week.
I feel like
Been a week.
Yeah, no, it's been a
Yeah,
week.
It has
It's
in
been
fact
a week
been a week and
since
a
we have
day.
officially spoken in this.
What's everyone been up to? Since now apparently I'm taking over hosting.
Why did I feel like you were gonna say what's crack-a-lackin'?
What's crack-a-lackin'? What's been crack-a-lackin' this week, guys? Jesus Christ.
Oh, Shifty's going to die. That's what's crack-a-lackin'.
Yeah.
Eileen, do you want me to pay for you a ticket just so you can get away from him? Because like,
I would
Totally.
accept
How's
that.
it been? How's it snowing? How's it flowing?
Oh, yeah, what did you say, Bean?
ugh. Ugh. It's been alright, aside from this past sentence that you mentioned. It's been alright. It was great until then.
Anything interesting
It's great
happen
until
other
you
than,
asked.
other than the whole work debacle? Question mark.
Debacle question mark. Well, I will not be sleeping with him. I don't shit where I eat,
Oh,
usually.
Sean?
It's been good.
Oh, sorry.
I've managed to get some more sewing done and work some more ridiculous hours and run myself to the ground even more. So now I sound absolutely crap.
And been playing Baldur's Gate, I see.
And been playing Baldur's Gate.
Wandering
since,
alone
since-
is what it says when you're playing it by yourself, by the way.
Wow, does it?
Yep.
Does it?
I fully
Look at
agree.
this guy. He's
Wow.
a fucking loner.
Ouch.
I think
I
it
mean-
says it on. I think it says it on Discord that when you're playing it and it shows you the person's playing it, it says wandering alone in the wilds.
So if I click off of here onto my game, because it is still running, will
It's
it
not saying
change?
it on there. Give me a moment. It might be Steam that says it. Hold on.
I think it was.
Pretty sure it says it on Steam.
Lone Adventurer is what
Yeah.
it says. At the moment, yours just says
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 because I assume you're not actually playing it. But it says Lone Adventurer, and then it says whatever you're doing. And when you're wandering around just wildly, it says Wandering the Wilds.
Ouch, that's pain.
Yeah, this person has
Much
no
like
friends.
Ouch. Hey, I bought you this game.
You did. I will be once
That doesn't-
once it's installed at some point.
So does it.
It's happening. It's slowly happening. Sean, anything?
I was gonna say, when have you played those games with your other brother, that like specifically requested to play a game with you?
He specifically requested to play a game with me that was an online game, and then hasn't requested since I installed it.
Which game?
I don't remember what it's called, but it's on PS5.
Oh.
It's not Outward.
See,
It's the other one, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's like it's like For
I
Honor,
don't
but
request
more
to play
fantasy.
games. I just buy games for my brother, and then if he chooses to play them with me, brilliant. If he doesn't, then also, but slightly less, brilliant.
Anything new happen in your life, Ailean? I was gonna say Sean, but every time I go to ask him, I get interrupted.
What? No, you are my life.
I know, but
That's
didn't
disappointing.
you have a thing happening tomorrow that you applied for?
Oh yes, what did you apply for?
Oh no, I didn't apply for anything realistically. Tomorrow I am going to fuck about and see what they do. At a it's volunteering. It's helping peoples with ineptness feel better with horses.
Ineptness.
I feel like that's the
It's a horse riding thing for people that struggle with socializing and education.
Are these people with learning differences?
yes.
You can say that.
That's good. Sean, we'll jump over to you now, shall we?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Nothing interesting.
Man, you guys don't like. You guys tell me stuff, and then you're like, just don't bring it up. Sean, you got a new computer screen, and you could have said that. You cleaned up your desk. Fuck.
I don't consider.
I don't care if
cleaning
it's
my
mundane
desk
news,
interesting.
as long as it's something that you've done. Fuck.
I finally got around to cleaning my filthy fucking desk.
Congratulations.
Now, significantly less dust on it. I won't do that again anytime soon.
I called up the principal of a primary school, and he asked me to call him back next week.
Hey, look, that's something. Fun.
So I called him, and he was like, "Oh, okay." So I did see the note, and I was getting to it, but I've been away from the country for like 2 weeks. I was like, "Nope, that's fine. If it's easier for you, I can call back next." Oh, he's like, "If you're able to call back next week, and we can set it up." I was like, "Yeah, that works with me. If it's easier, I can push my studies back until next year for the first semester rather than like the very last semester of a year."
Yeah.
So yeah, that's as far as I got. That was.
But look, that's still progress. That's good.
And I now own Baldur's Gate. Some dude gifted it to me on Steam. Yeah.
Dude. Some dude.
Some dude. Don't refer to earlier
Literally.
in the discussion.
Literally 5 minutes ago.
Some dude.
Hello,
Oh.
some dude. How's it going?
And Ailean
Dude, me last night.
and Ailean found a store, an online store in New Zealand that sells pods.
What do you mean pods? Like coffee pods?
No, like
No.
Snickers pods, Mars pods.
Wait.
The lollies.
What? Yeah,
They
yeah,
still
yeah.
get sold in
No.
Australia, but they stopped being sold in New Zealand.
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't you? I mean, clearly I didn't know. Ask me to send you some. I will.
Because I didn't know that. I thought the whole company had like just stopped making pods.
No, they're like one of the most popular things here.
They were pretty popular here too. They just stopped. Everyone got mad, and nothing happened.
Wow, we need
Apparently
to.
the government. Apparently the government doesn't. Give me a moment. I gotta go back to that quote that I sent you on accident.
Sent me.
Yep.
You sent me a quote.
Yeah, last night while I was working.
You sent me a quote last night while you were working.
Yeah, and then I sent it to the Discord. I think the government needs to let more Discord into its life. I think you need to let Discord in. I think you need to let.
You
Discord
said I
into
think you
more of your
need to
life."
let Discord. I think you need to let Discord into more of your life.
It's the worst inspirational quote ever. Be a
So
good-
when we have traction, of course, this is definitely coming to our merch store.
Yeah, design number 1.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ailean, you had a thing for the. You had a topic, right?
Yeah.
Preparedness right here.
No, that was, I just walked into a general store and just got slapped in the face with racism.
You must be in
I'm in
Windhelm.
Falkreath. I'm not even fucking in Windhelm. I'm in Falkreath. I just walked in and he's just like, I can't believe we let something or others like you walk around. It's just, I just loaded in, my man. What the
Apparently,
hell?
I chose the worst race because everyone just shits on orcs. Walk around, they're like, oh, an orc. What's he wandering around for? I'm like, hey, what the fuck?
That's
Surprised they let
that's
orcs like you
definitely an
walk
interesting
around.
kink. That's an interesting kink.
I missed being a Nord. My other longest playthrough was a Nord.
What's the topic?
Yeah, what's the topic?
Or what's how we starting this?
It is a best of Reddit update. Do you want me to read the entirety, or do you want me to just give you the TLDR?
Give us the title first.
I shaved my butt and joined my friend group's best butt competition while being a guy.
I get the
Is this
entire
like
thing.
Hold on, is this like a best butt group? Like they just send each other images of butts?
It needs context.
All right, carry on.
Clearly.
Right, there's a couple of. No, I'm not gonna. I'll just read sort of like the main body of it. So first of all, I'm a 19-year-old guy, and everyone involved in the butt competition was between the ages of 18 and 20. It all started a week ago when some girls in my friend group came together and started drinking. They started boasting about their butt, and next thing you know, they wanted to do a best butt competition. I wasn't there, so I don't know the details, but we were sent a message in a group chat. The rules were simple. If you wanted to join, you just had to send a pic of your butt to the certain girl, who would present them anonymously to 8 guys, and they would all vote for the picture of the best butt. Well, I thought it would be funny to join, but I knew that they wouldn't take it seriously as my ass is naturally extremely hairy. So I did the most logical thing at the time. I shaved it. I took the shaving equipment I normally use for my face, switched the knives, and went ham. Well, this is where the first problem came in. The stupid person I am didn't lock my door. My mum walked in on me shaving my ass. She just awkwardly wiggled away and I turned extremely red. She didn't say anything, so I thought she would just ignore it. Well, she didn't. She started Googling. That evening she asked me to come to the dinner table to talk. My father ran away, so I knew it would be bad, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. She wanted to talk about intercourse safety in a homosexual relationship. Keep in mind, I'm not actually gay. She was extremely well prepared. Highlights of the evening were practicing with a condom and a cucumber, the dangers of gay sex without lube, and a brief summary of objects I should definitely not put in my butt, such as lamps and beer bottles. She would not listen to any of my denying and would just say, "It's okay. Your dad and I still love you."
Ah,
I
that's,
thought the-
well, look, that's sweet at least.
That's sweet, that's sweet. I thought the worst was over, so I sent a picture of my shaven butt to the girl that was collecting them, and 2 days later, the 9 pictures of the contestants were sent, all without any distinguishable features, to the 8 boys. So one thing you should know is that I have quite a good butt. I got some pretty good genes in that aspect, and I've been skating since I was 14. They don't specify what kind of skating. Like, we could be roller rink, we could be fucking ice skating, I don't know. I've been skating since I was 14. I now skate around 60k a week, and skating is an incredible way to get a firm, round butt of decent size. You can probably see where this is going. I won with a total of 5 out of 8 votes. One picture got 2 votes, and one got 1 vote. The fallout from this was not that big. Some of the more prideful girls wanted to start some drama, but they didn't want to admit they lost their best butt competition to a boy. I don't talk with them a lot anyway, and COVID makes drama more difficult, so that was basically ignored. I do want to say that most of the girls did think it was hilarious on some sort of level, and the one that didn't are famous in our group for being extremely prideful. It is, however, extremely awkward to talk with most of them now, as they look at my ass quite frequently.
Look, that's totally fair. I would.
It's valid. Here comes the worst part, though. It doesn't stop with this, by the way. I was gaming with my friends today, and we started talking about the butt competition. We kept it anonymous, which butt was from what person, and the people that voted didn't know who won yet, and I did not know who the guys that voted were. So, anonymous both sides. I don't know who did who. Well, the guy that I was gaming with happened to be one of the people voting. He said he couldn't choose between 2, so he started masturbating and voted for the one he came on. I said something along the lines of, "That's gross as fuck." He then said something like, "You would understand if you saw the butt," and then proceeded to send the picture he voted for via Snapchat. It was mine. I didn't tell him, but now I have to live with the knowledge that a good friend of mine came on a picture of my shaven ass.
Oh no. Oh god.
I mean, it's a great way to ruin that single person's life. Hey man, remember that time that you voted on the best butt competition and you like couldn't figure it out about the 2? And then you jacked off to that one, you finished jacking off to that one picture? That was mine.
First, a little update. The guy has probably seen this post and recognized it, as he has just sent me a text which says, "Sorry, nothing more. He won't answer any texts from me or my friends. I'll try again tomorrow."
Poor guy.
Well, it happened, I guess. It took a lot less time than I thought it was going to happen, but it happened.
Oh, fuck, that was funny.
So was this an am I the asshole?
Oh.
No, this was what was this first posted on? What was this first
Not
posted
always
on?
am I the asshole. However, that
I
very
know,
could be.
but I was like,
That one very well could have been written down as an "Am I the asshole?"
No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was an by the arsehole. I'm not too sure what it was. I think it was just kind of like one of those venting things. But yeah, that's what I found today.
wow.
That's great. That's hilarious. Imagine having that story in like 20 years. You're just like, yeah, I won a best butt competition against a whole heap of girls.
I have lots of gay friends. I've seen most of them naked. I don't know who would win.
That it's funny that the guy just sent back, "Sorry."
Sorry. Oh, that poor guy.
Post nut clarity.
He had to just do it again to make sure.
Just to make sure it was still the best one.
He's just like, "Oh man."
The problem The problem is, it was still clearly the best ass.
Even worse is that guy still has that picture saved, most likely. He'll come back across it in like maybe like a year and a half, and he'll be like, "Oh, that's a nice ass."
He's gonna have to save it to a file on his phone.
And then his
Bank of Shame.
Then his brain's gonna go back in time. It's gonna like flash up the Reddit post, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, that's not a nice ass. That's not a nice ass."
Literally the wank bank of shame.
Well, that one's going in there, sadly.
Not my proudest fat.
It sadly
Just
took two lots
quietly.
of post-nut clarity to get through this.
Just
I
quietly.
just have to work it out of my
weeping
system,
lollipops.
Now his friend's having the issue of, wait, am I gay? hold on a moment. Do I like men?
Yeah, as I said before the podcast, you do not have to be gay to enjoy having sex with a man. Or a woman, if you happen to be a woman.
Or vice versa. I mean,
Yeah, my
you don't have
point
to be
still
straight,
stands.
right?
Well, no, but just like for most people, there is some attraction to romantic attachment to the person that they want to sleep with. For most people, not for all people. There are a lot of people out there that couldn't give a shit.
Was there any more of the best of Reddit stuff that you found interesting? Or I'm sorry, I don't know
Shut down completely.
Come back.
I was like, there's a lot of dead air there. Ooh, pain.
Just makes it easier to edit. It's fine.
For fuck's sake. The friend did quietly say I'm straight, I'm not gay or anything. And he did have a sit down conversation with his mum and explain the entire thing, minus the friend coming over a photo of his ass to explain, Mum, I'm not actually gay. I appreciate
Oh, yeah, that's right.
support, but I am straight. And then she turned around and she's like, I've always kind of thought of you as bisexual.
His mum was fully
Called out by your own
prepared.
mother.
His mum was fully prepared to be like, it's okay to be gay.
No, she wasn't even fully prepared. She's just like, here is a cucumber, here is a condom, don't put anything not flared in your butthole.
Hey, look, at least she had the common courtesy to try and teach him to not put something that wasn't flared inside himself.
And whatever you do, don't get a CT with a metal scented butt plug.
Oh my god, can our topic for next week please be sex toy horror stories?
We could do that. I mean, you could. Who's hosting next week? Well, wait, we're not even in
We
that
don't
part
know
yet.
We don't know yet.
Are we finishing the episode early? What the fuck?
I was gonna say, does that sex toy horror also count for the one time that I showed like my newest sex toy to people and I didn't tell them that I'd actually already used it? I watched it, but like they asked me if I'd used it, and I'm like, you're already touching it. No, I haven't.
I've done that. I've done that. Done that.
I have one sex toy that I cannot show anyone because it is a replica of Matt's dick.
I've seen it.
Yeah, other than you, but that's because I can talk to you about my sex life.
No, he just
With my
opens his
brother.
pants. He just opens his pants. He's like, yeah, I've seen it.
No. I was back in New Zealand, and Danny's like,
No, I know.
oh.
I was there.
He's like, oh, I know you were there. You were sitting across the table from me at the time. She's like, oh, I got a new thing, and I want to show you. And she's like, I know it's gonna be weird, but I'm gonna show you anyway. And then she pulls
No,
this,
I think the words were.
glow in the dark.
Blue.
I think the words were. I want to show you this, but I don't want to show you it because it might be inappropriate.
That's right. And she pulls out this bright blue dildo, and I'm like, that's cool. And she's like, it's your brother's. I'm like, okay, that's fair. That's like, just weird. My family is weird. Like,
Should really
I
do-
genuinely, I have zero problems with that conversation. Like, none.
Which is real
whatsoever.
weird
But
because she
saying
has
that
so
out loud-
many issues
Yeah, I know.
with talking to our sister about that sort of thing.
No, I had no issues. It was Mickey that had the issue with it. Like it was like she was like,
Oh, you're
I'm
being
not
picked up by
comfortable
my
with
mic suddenly.
this is my brother that you're fucking. So I'm kind of like, okay, I will no longer tell you who is dicking me down.
Even though we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Who? No.
I don't understand. I don't understand the stigma. Like, as an adult, I genuinely don't understand the stigma of, like... I mean, yeah, there are lots of things people keep to themselves, but it should be a choice. It shouldn't be out of any kind of misplaced shame.
Well, especially considering, like, freaking as soon as you get pregnant, everyone's like, "Oh wow, congratulations!"
Congratulations!
Like, oh
well
yeah,
done.
he came in you. He made you a cream pie, but we're not going to talk about that.
No, we're not going to talk about the fact that all of these things had to happen for you to get pregnant, right? We're not.
What's
like,
that? You're overcooking a cream pie?
Also, getting or having a fake prosthesis of your partner's dick is not the worst thing in the world, because every single time that he complains that he's not good in bed or that his dick isn't the correct size or anything, I can say no. It's just how you're using it, because I can hit the right spot with your dick myself.
Every time.
Yeah.
If I know how to angle you, you should know how to angle you.
I've had it for less time and I can work it better. Although it doesn't help that has a vibrator in the center of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I don't
I
vibrate.
mean,
There you go, Matt. You just need to start
Look,
vibrating.
Hey, I'm pretty sure
I'm
there's
really
a surgery
sorry,
that you
Shifty.
can...
I was gonna say I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Shifty, that you got the underactive thyroid and I got the overactive thyroid, because I do vibrate.
Yeah, but you can vibrate for her pleasure or his pleasure, depending on whom. You have a vibrate function, it's just always on. The button got stuck when you discovered it.
I got stuck. The button got stuck when I discovered it. Oh, what does this do? Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Someone make it stop.
Mom's not gonna like this episode.
Hi, Mom.
Actually, considering what your mother is like, I feel like she won't give a shit.
She's gonna get a good giggle out of it.
She will not have an issue with the episode. She will not let Izzy listen to this episode. I will not let my sister listen to this episode.
Okay, so yeah, number 3. Yeah, you can't listen to that one. Not with Izzy in the room.
She's old enough now, isn't she?
No, she's like
No, she's 10.
she's 10. Think.
Gotta give her a couple more years before we scar her beyond repair.
I thought that was just like your entire family.
So at this point, we still don't have a logo, but we're not supposed to be telling this to everyone. I had an idea on a logo. I told
You're
Sean.
gonna cut this out, right, Matt?
Nah. Because hopefully it's what we get. So I was thinking legs, like a couch in the background, right? And
Right.
legs, like 4 sets of legs on the couch, like hanging down on the couch, touching the floor. How you sit on the couch? You know how you sit on the couch?
It's reverse friends.
It's
And
reverse
then-
friends. I don't sit on a couch like that.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're too gay to sit on a couch, right?
I'm literally sitting in my computer desk in what looks like the most uncomfortable position.
Are you in the lotus position?
Not the point.
Yes.
So
Are you practicing?
you can
Yeah,
see, you
I'm
can
practicing.
see,
I'm not flexible enough for that.
you can see our legs, and then you like go up the picture a little, and you can see it's just a box that says work in progress. With like caution,
that's
like
awesome.
caution tape all over it, and then it says work in progress so many days, and then just above the box you just see the tops of our heads.
I like that. I like that.
I thought that was a great logo.
As you'll see on the logo of the podcast, that may or may not be what we ended up going with.
I hope it is, because that's what I really want. And then, like, if we ever get to a season 2, then the amount of days it's going to take for that caution thing to be done is going to go up.
Brilliant. I love it.
You're gonna have to like give me this recording and like write it down what you've said so that I can fucking draw it.
Yeah, that's fine.
That works.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna obviously when I get the trailer done as well, I'll post it into this. I'll post it into the Discord before I post it online.
Brilliant.
Because that way I can get a review from everyone before I go and do it. Because this is a work of everyone, not just a work of me. Not like all my streams and stuff, which I do with Sean and then just post anyway. There's no review process going through that. I listen to what I say once, and then I'm like, yep, since I've edited it, I know exactly what's happened, and then I forget what's happened.
You hear that, Sean? You hear that, Sean? Your input is important, but only sometimes.
That's fine.
He's like, I've accepted my lot in life. It's fine.
That's fine. I just bill him for all my work.
Yeah, once I start getting paid for this sort of thing, you are more than welcome to. I've already told you you are.
That's so expensive, back pay.
Back pay. Backdated bills.
Lots and lots of back pay. Oh. We are at 42 minutes, 11 seconds.
Wow. That went quite quick.
Yeah, it does. It does when you're actually enjoying yourself during the podcast.
Time flies.
Am
when
I?
you've got things
Wait,
to talk
I'm
about. Or,
I'm weirdly
conversely, nothing to talk about.
I'm
And
weirdly
you're
the host.
bullshit.
I'm weirdly the host this time, right? Because that
Yes.
happened a second time.
Yeah, it's gonna happen every time.
I bring the topics, man. I bring the meat. You can do fucking everything else.
So
You literally
when
have
it's
to
Matt's
just
turn
intro
to be the host,
and
it's
outro.
Danny's turn to do the intro.
Anyway, how we?
Yeah, considering I always bring the topics for this. Me and Steven, we do like all of the shit for it, or I bring all of the shit for it because it's all just am I the assholes, and he does nothing. He just posts it and makes money.
Oh yeah, Rocket had like he's got 2 now, right? 2 topics to do.
Do I?
Yeah, you had 1 topic last week, and now you have a topic this week.
I don't remember what the topic was last week.
6 times. No. No, last week you were like, I want to do serial killers and shit.
Oh, that's right.
Two
yeah, but
very, very
specifically
different
what?
moods.
Look.
Did Jeffrey Dahmer?
Oh yeah, because I asked Dharma.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Because I have
But,
no idea who the fuck
specifically
that is.
But like specifically, what was it about serial killers that I wanted to talk about? Because like I remember vaguely, but I can't like specifically remember.
I think it was the fact that your sibling didn't know anything about it. I didn't know that Amelia Earhart died to crabs, most likely.
Coconut crabs, to be exact. Probably.
Yeah, she didn't do too well on her ill-fated circumnavigation of the globe.
They can smell blood. That's fucked. That's a crab.
They're shark crabs.
They're shark crabs. Yeah, no, she really didn't do well, which is kind of sad.
I think she done her best before being torn apart by giant fucking crabs.
Not giant crabs. They are just large crabs. Giant crabs are Japanese.
Well, I mean,
Basically,
compared to like a
funny
normal crab that like you'd find on the beach or in a fucking tide pool, they're giant crabs.
Yeah, that's fair.
That'd be like
trees.
that'd be like me and you meeting Andre the Giant.
Yeah, you're a normal sized person.
Actually, I am I am not a normal sized person, and there is a gentleman that comes in and gets coffee every day, and his name is Sasha, and he is 7'5".
Jesus.
Oh, yo! While working last night, some dude came in. He could look over the shelves.
Fucking hell.
What the fuck?
I like walked into my aisle and I was just doing my stuff. Chuck the boxes on the ground, turn around, and it's just fucking a waistband beside my head. I was like, what the fuck?
And you're not short. You are not short.
He's average
I'm
height, as he
average
likes
height.
to say.
Yeah, but
what
that dude
is
was
average height? I'm 5'2". I am genuinely quite small.
slightly taller than that.
Slightly taller than that?
Slightly.
That's New Zealand's
Slightly.
average height. I don't know what Australia's average height is.
Well, it's also average dick as well, according to Google.
5.2.
Feet.
Not here, it's not.
Sorry.
5.2 feet. 5.2 feet. Not here, it's not.
Alright, so, who we pushing the topic over to next time? Do I do the wheel? Are we doing the wheel? I can do
Let's
the wheel.
do the wheel.
Let's
That's
do
how
the
we
wheel.
have the wheel.
So, I guess technically, me, Sean, and Rocket, right? Again?
Yeah.
And sticking with the theme of the podcast, I have procrastinated enough. I still haven't put the wheel in its own chat.
You know, you could do that. You could do that now.
Yeah. What's the thing? / Ah, it's /. I'm the only one that knows how to do this correctly, and I've still questioned it. Shifty and Rocket and Sean. Oh, that's sin.
Hey, look, we've been calling
Robbing
him,
all the bandits.
we've been calling him Scene for the last week, so it's fine.
Gonna steal all the
I
shit.
accidentally called it put.
Hey, it's Rocket. It's Rocket next time. That's great. Put the wheel in here. Oh man.
Now you don't. Now you don't have an excuse. I'll be sending you a bill later.
You say that.
I don't know how to work. I don't know how to move the bots. I still haven't gotten around to making everyone here a mod.
Click in thing, put command in chat. In that chat, there we don't have to stare at that atrocious GIF.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Well, I'll move.
I thought that was the whole point of the GIF.
Well, no, we know it's Rocket next time, so Rocket's hosting the next one. How can we find everyone?
To which I will
In my
say,
Discord.
to which before we do the outro, I will say Shifty's doing the intro next time as well.
Oh, get fucked.
I have.
That's not how this works.
That's how this works.
No, you've got to do your own intros. I agree that Ailean does not have to do her intros because she is sleeping with me, but you are not sleeping with me, and therefore you have to do your own intros.
You know what? As comfortable as I am about talking with sex, I'm glad I'm not sleeping with you. That's weird.
Anyway, where can we find all of us? Probably my Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my Discord.
We can find all of us on Shifty's Discord. You can find
the
Shifty.
shift house.
It's where
In
we
the shift
live.
house.
We just, it's entirely, we're always there all the time. We don't
Oh.
have lives. Please
I'm
save
not-
us.
I'm not in that Discord. I'm
You
there,
are in
but
there.
I'm not in
Well,
it.
yeah, you're present. You're just not present.
You
Yeah,
existed
I'm
there.
there.
You're just not called Rocket
I
either, which is even funnier.
Yes, that must change.
You can also
Well,
find
considering
me.
my name on there is still
Just interrupt
you,
my
I
outro,
think
that's cool.
Sean is currently the Majesty or some shit. Matt
His Supreme
is
Majesty
of
the Queen.
England, and previous to that, all three of us were called you, and Matt not long ago was called Pancake Dick.
8 inches around. Oh, distractible. We wish we were you. Anyway, you can find most of us on my Discord. You can find me specifically on my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel, and Sean's normally there as well.
And I was there once upon a time.
It's because I'm a figment.
Were
of
one
you?
my
video.
Hold on, were you?
Yeah. I was there for one video once upon a time several years ago.